I'm Heidi Coles, and I am a certified Pilates instructor based out of Southern California. And I am coming to you from the beautiful facility of Connect Pilates, an authorized training center for balanced body. Today, we're going to do a quick full body session using your Sitting Box Lite. And we're going to start with it in the long position with the divots over the shoulder rest. So it's nice and sturdy and in place. One blue spring, and you're going to start standing at the back of your foot bar. So I like to use the foot bar just as a guide here to keep a little pressure against my thighs. We're going to do a little standing articulation work. I want you to start by standing nice and tall. We're going to take the arms overhead. Big breath in. And as we exhale, let's dive it forward around the spine. Try to keep the thighs against the bar as you find the front corners of the box. Right here, find that scoop. As you breathe in, we're going to send the box away, lengthening out the spine, allowing the chest to drop through. And as we exhale, we're going to curl, rounding up, keeping the thighs against that foot bar. Do two more like that. Inhale to lengthen, stretching through the hamstrings, through the shoulders and lats. And exhale, round. One more just like that. Inhale, we lengthen. And then exhale, curl. Find that articulation all the way to your highest point, keeping that scoop. And then from here, I want you to lengthen out the spine. Push the box away with a flat back, feeling that stretch and release through the hamstrings. And then exhale, we round it back up. Do that two more times. So lengthening, pushing the carriage away. And then exhale, we curl to come back up. Last one, just like that. Lengthening the spine, hinging forward, reaching that tailbone long. And then as we exhale, we curl, we roll all the way up, drawing the carriage all the way back to the stopper. You're going to restack that spine, open up those collarbones, and we're ready to move on. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and just take that long box and put it behind the shoulder rest. And then from there, we're going to change our spring setting to a red and a yellow because we're going to do a little bit of a seated core series with arms, upper body. I like it a little heavier. So I have my straps down here because the leather straps are a little thicker, makes it hard to kind of maneuver on the shoulder rest. You're going to have a seat on your box. Feet are going to be flat on the headrest. And you're going to take your hands into your short straps here. Sitting nice and tall, arms out in front of you. We're going to wrap the armpits down towards the hips. We're going to go into a seated pelvic tilt. Taking your exhale, we're going to curl that pelvis under, rolling back, finding that scoop, pubic bone to the sternum. Take a breath in. And as we exhale, we come back forward and we restack the spine sitting tall. Now you're going to notice that my heels lift off the headrest. That's okay. It just means my hip flexors are tight. Yeah. So we're curling back again. So if your heels lift, that's okay. Keep those toes connected to the headrest as you roll back. Take a breath in. Exhale. We dive it back forward. And we restack that spine. One more like that I'm going to add on. Again, exhale, I curl, rolling it back. Scoop the belly. See if you can go a little bit further, imprinting. Find it, hold. Now, from here, I'm going to flip my palms up. As I bicep curl, I'm going to take my right leg to tabletop. Let's tap the toe down. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we tap. Three more. Exhale. Inhale, final two, inhale, final one here, arms extend, foot replaces on the headrest, other side, we bring it up, tap it down, exhale, inhale, keeping that fold right at the top of the ribs, we have two more, up, reach it down, last one, bring it forward, here we go, bring it up. You're going to restack that spine, finding your posture. Woo, very nice. Now let's add to this. I'm going to reach through and just grab right below the D-rings here. And from that position, I'm gonna scooch forward just a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna roll down to the tips of our shoulder blades again. Taking that exhale, we curl. Articulating, finding the tips of those shoulder blades here. We're gonna bring both legs up into that tabletop position. Hold. Now, from here, you're gonna dip the right toe down and you're gonna rotate towards that left thigh. And then from there, switch, alternating. We rotate. Exhale through. Inhale, exhale through. We have 3 more sets here. And switch. Last 2. And switch. Final 1. We switch. Bring the legs together. Hold. Try to lift 1 more inch. Let's play with this a little bit. Can you keep the legs together? Can you extend the legs? Lift the heart. Find a little teaser action. Relax there. Okay, take a moment. We're going to take the straps, put them either back on their rest here, or for me, I'm going to put them on the floor. And then what I'd like you to do is go ahead and turn your box. See these clever little holes here? I'm going to take these holes and put them right over the shoulder rest to give me a little bit more room on my carriage. Then I'm going to switch my resistance to just 1 red. But if you want to keep the red and yellow, by all means, totally up to you, yes? Then very carefully, take your hands onto the box, stand onto the carriage here, and we are going to take your left leg slightly forward, right foot is going to come onto the foot bar behind you. With a flat back, I want you to push away on the foot bar and come into a nice lunge position. While we're here, we're going to hold this position. I'm drawing the pelvis upward as I push back into my heel, feeling a nice, lovely stretch on that tight hip flexor. And then I'm going to stay here and attempt to extend that front leg to get a nice hamstring stretch. And at the same time, I'm thinking of really drawing my front hip crease back to really square off. You're going to hold another moment and then come back forward. Keep the lunge. Here's where it gets fun, friends. We're going to take that front leg and bring it back to meet our back leg. We're going to hold. Maybe this is enough for you. You can stay here. Otherwise, we're going to push the box away and bring it right back underneath us. What's lovely about those holes underneath the box is it's not going anywhere. It's real nice, tight and snug on those shoulder rests. Take 2 more and bring it back. Last one here. You bring it back. We're going to hold. Take the opposite foot down. Come down into your lunge. Enjoy that for a moment. Pulling that front hip crease back. We're going to extend that front leg. Nice little hamstring stretch here, breathing it out for just 1 moment. And then drawing that carriage back, finding that lunge. Let's do that 1 more time, shall we? Send that front leg back. Find your beautiful plank. Hold it here. Let's push the box away. Bring it back in. Yes. Again, inhale, press. Exhale, pull. We have 3 more. And bring it back. Last 2. Bring it back. Final 1. Bring it back. Beautiful. Let's bring 1 foot down. Draw the carriage to the stopper. Safety first, friends. Then the other, and then carefully step down off of your carriage. All right. Now, from here, take that box, and we are actually going to put it, well, for me, I'm going to put it just underneath the shoulder rest because I'm a little bit shorter, okay? So this is where it's going to be. Maybe you keep yours right where it was. We're going to do a little side over series. So I'm going to put all resistance on, and we're going to keep it here for the rest of the session, yeah? And then from here, I'm going to have a seat on my box, and I'm going to hook my foot underneath the strap that's at the base of your spring mounts, yeah? So you're here. I'm going to line myself up so my hips are stacked. We're going to send the arms out to the side. This is just a nice side over stretch series here. Feel like you're lifting your ribs up off your hips. You're going to come out and over. Nice side bend. Feel that stretch. And then you come up, connect ribs to hips. We come up, Big side over stretch. We're only going to do a couple, I promise. It's a short session today. Yeah, going over again. Breathing in. And coming up. Exhale over. Last one, just like that. And over. Coming up. Big side over stretch. Very nice. What we do to one side, we do to the other. So you're going to turn around. We're going to hook that foot here. Whew, I'm going to fix myself. We're going to take the arms out to the side, making sure the hips are in line with one another here. We're going to take it out and over. Big stretch. Inhale over. And then exhale up. Let the foot rest on the platform as you go into that side bend. And again, coming out and over. Big stretch. Feel that lateral line here. And then connect it as it brings you up. Back up to the top. Last one, just like that. Out and over. Big side bend. Coming up. Reaching over. Big stretch. And relax. Okay, come off of your machine. We have one more ditty. So what you're going to do is we're going to end the way we started with the box. I'm going to turn it around and bring it back over the shoulder rest. So it's nice and sturdy. It's not going anywhere. And we're going to keep the resistance as is. I'm actually going to bring my foot bar down so it's out of the way. I don't think it'll really be an issue, but just in case. And then from here, here's the kicker, friends. We're going to set up so our pelvis is at the edge. So what's nice is this is a nice round surface, so you're not going to have this hard edge cutting into your pelvis, but we're going to lay down with our pelvis right at the edge and our thighs resting on the box. You're going to set your hands up so they're right under the shoulders. Rolling the shoulders back and down and pulling up on that low belly. Let's set up the upper body, shall we? From here, we're going to take a nice little nose dive forward or swan dive, however you want to look at it. We're going to take it down on our inhale. Elbows going to bend. Exhale, we come up. So my spine's not really changing much, right? Doesn't look that fancy, right? It'll get fancy, don't you worry. Again, so we're going to come down, going into a little dip here of those triceps, and then we extend. Little extension, little swan. Last time, just like that. We come down, inhale. Exhale, lift, pressing with those arms. Now hold. Let's engage the legs. All right, here we go. Now, as you nose dive forward, those legs are going to go with you. Toes to the sky, dropping that chest through, and we come up. Now I want you to imagine like you have a string attached from the crown of your head to your toes. You're going to dive it forward as the feet raise and then lift the chest. Then the legs come back to the box. Two more, just like that. I want you to almost think of leading with your legs first, then the body lowers, and then we come up. One more, just like that. Again, coming down, legs rise. We come up. And relax. Take a second. You're going to press it back very carefully. We're going to do a nice little child's pose to round out the spine. And then I want you to come up onto all fours. So we're going to finish here. Shoulders and wrists align. Knees and hips align. We're in a nice neutral spine. We all know it. We all love it. Cat-cow. Taking your exhale, we're going to curl, rounding that spine. Pulling that navel in, and then inhale, lengthen, lifting the heart. And again, two more. Exhale. And inhale, lift. One more, just like that. Exhale, we round. And inhale, we lift the heart. Come back to neutral. And there you have it. A nice short session on your reformer using your Sitting Box Lite. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching this balanced body video.